Hi guys,
Hey.
and welcome to another episode of Trew Review. Today we are going to be reviewing Grimsby, the new Sacha Baron Cohen film.
Yeah.
So this film stars Sacha Baron Cohen as the main character Nobby. And his brother...
Nobby Butcher.
and his brother, played by Mark Strong. Also starring Isla Fisher, who strangely in the film plays Mark Strong's love interest, even though she's married to Sacha Baron Cohen in real life, which is very strange. Also features Rebel Wilson, who did an amazing northern accent, by the way.
I really like
which was
Rebel.
bloody hilarious.
Right, so this movie follows Nobby Butcher. It follows his adventure to find his long-lost brother, and in the midst of that, he joins up with his brother, who is an MI6 agent, compromises his mission or his spec op that he's on, and the film starts from there.
Now, as a comedy, you would think that this film is very, very predictable, because comedies just tend to be predictable, but this film actually had some good twists in it. A lot of stuff happened in the film that you wouldn't particularly have anticipated from the beginning, which I thought was fantastic.
Yeah, I think that the only problem I had with this movie was I wasn't sure whether this was a spoof movie, or it was actually like a serious comedy or like a serious action / comedy. There was some parts where the action was really good, like the opening scene,
really good. Yeah,
opening scene with Mark Strong. It was really good. Like you'd see this in like Spooks episode or something, or like a Mission Impossible. But I just wasn't sure whether I was meant to take it seriously or if I wasn't meant to take it seriously.
Right. There were parts where you actually had serious acting, serious action, and serious emotion from this film. I love that Sacha Baron Cohen using his education and bringing it into the film, where he's portraying serious messages from the film. You had Israel and Palestine issue was talked about in the film. You had the fact that the underclass in the UK are looked down on in the film. These are serious issues that he's managed to put in the film, get across really well, while making you laugh your socks off. He did a very, very good job, if you ask me.
No, you put it like that. That I do have to agree with that. However, she watched this movie before me, right? And she sent me a message, said, "This is the funniest movie you should ever watch." Blah, 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 blah.
Not ever. I said the funniest movie I've watched in the last 3 years, which I mean,
this movie wasn't funnier than Deadpool, and Deadpool wasn't even a comedy.
Okay, but Deadpool was freaking awesome. It's in a category of its own.
This movie definitely had some parts where I was rolling in my seat, like I was about to die. I couldn't find my air. There was just so many comedic moments in the movie where I was watching it thinking, okay, this is gonna get me. I'm gonna die here. And I was just like this.
I'm a big fan of Sacha Baron Cohen. I love Ali G. I love The Dictator. I love Borat. So for me, this was a very, very good addition to his portfolio so far. Yeah. So, as I mentioned earlier, Rebel Wilson did a northern accent. Sacha Baron Cohen himself did a northern accent, and they were phenomenal. I mean,
it was spot on.
It was so good throughout the whole film. They did not drop once. And for someone that's Australian to do a northern accent, I think is so hard.
Yeah.
The northern accent is one of the hardest accents to get in England.
Can you do a northern accent?
Yeah, I can. Grimsby. What part of the north are we from? Liverpool.
3, 2, 1, go.
Right, like I can obviously speak like I'm from Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty good, isn't it, guys?
That's pretty damn decent.
It's pretty damn decent.
Okay, enough. So, guys, I mean, there's not a tremendous amount to talk about regarding the movie. It's a comedy. It's not lighthearted. It's very, very R-rated.
Yeah.
There's definitely some R-rated, crude comedic scenes which had me dying. You're not going to go in there and see a whole load of intense, serious acting. Go in there to be entertained. It is very, very funny.
Entertaining.
Don't go with, like, your mum or, like, your grandmum or
anyone younger than you.
Oh, because they will be scarred. I was entertained. I wasn't as entertained as I thought I was going to be, and because of that, I do have to give this a 6.5.
You rate it less than you rated Concussion. Have you lost your mind?
Concussion was a good movie. I don't
Oh my god!
I don't know about you.
My mind is blown. I am gonna rate this film an 8.2.
Oh. Excuse me.
I'm rating it 8.2. I thought it was extremely funny. It was not predictable for a comedy. Acting was amazing. The character development was done really well. I mean, this film had a lot of dynamic for a comedy and for something that you expect to be so silly. If we're comparing it to something like Zoolander, which is just full of absolute nonsense, it did the comedy world a lot of justice, and I think for that I have to give it props.
We're split as usual. So we'll leave it up to you. Check it out over the weekend. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought about the movie. Let us know who's right. We'll catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Peace.